Hello my lovely Morbid thoughts, welcome back to my channel. It's Morbid Gamer here with another speed build video. So this is the start of the week, which means to me that it's time to just kind of ease into things because we're going back to school, we're going back to work. It's like I don't want to bombard you guys with too much tea and like craziness that is The Sims 4. And it's like, let's just wind down together and let's just watch a speed build and sit here and like chat. How are you guys doing? Like, I feel like I'm doing okay for the start of the week. We spawned a new lake today. How do y'all feel about this one? Like, let me know, honest opinions. Like, cause she's blending in with the background. Not gonna lie. And she's a little bit more vibrant. She's got bangs. I don't know. Y'all vibe or not? Like, let me know. Anyways, today I've got footage that's kind of mixed between both me building it on my own and building on stream, because if y'all didn't know, little shameless plug right now, I do stream on Twitch Mondays through Fridays except for Wednesdays, but there's gonna be a link down below in the description so you guys can check it out. Come say hi, come hang out. It's more like a chill kind of let's get crazy, let's get brazy, and like let's like learn a little something about each other, you know, let's chit chat kind of thing. So more than welcome to come, just say hey. But we are currently building in Winterberg. Now that we're like, let's actually talk about what it is that's going on in front of us and what it is that you're watching basically. But we are currently working on a 30 by 20 lot in Windenburg. So Windenburg is probably one of my favorites when it comes to worlds, because it's the biggest and it's really like a pretty world. And like I said, it's big, so it's really good if you like, well, I'm not gonna lie, I really like the get together system when it comes to clubs. I feel like it's a little bit underrated. It's not like the best expansion, but it's like, I do think it's a little snoozed on because people don't really like the clubs and whatever, but like the fact that you can bring Sims together and control them all in groups is actually really beneficial, not gonna lie. So I think it's a little slept on, but it's one of my favorite worlds. But with that being said, it's not my favorite when it comes to architecture. And this world definitely has a vibe and a look to it, and I'm not a fan of it. So it has this Tudor style that I think is I'm pretty sure it's European, and boy, not for me, no thank you, I'm fine. Like, y'all can have that back. So what it is that we're gonna do when it comes to this world for the Morbid save file, because you guys are watching this build and it is for my save file. So that I've been working on and that I've been mentioning for like ever, it feels like, in every single video. Like, we get it, you're working on a save file. Anyways, besides the point, I feel like for this world, I definitely want to change the architecture style because, like I said, I'm not a fan, and I wanted to have this like French, Parisian type of style and look to it. Very fancy, very like chic. That's like the creme de la creme of, like, I don't know, I'm gonna be honest, I'm a basic bitch like that. I've always wanted to visit Paris and France and like go, and like I like the whole look, and it looks very pretty and elegant, and I'm like, why can't we just bring that to The Sims since we don't have that world? We did have that in Sims 3. We had World Adventures, I think it was called. I had that, and I love going to France, especially because I mean, the adventure part was cool too, but that's besides the point. I'm getting so off topic and talking about Sims 3. Anyways, the good old days. But yeah, that's basically the style that we're gonna do with this world. And like I'm so excited to build like cute little like cafes, like French style cafes and restaurants and other homes. It's gonna be a good time, and I'm like here for it 100. So that's gonna be this world for my save file. And this is the first build, so this is setting the tone, setting the pace for it. And this is actually an apartment build, because let's talk a little bit about the new update, guys, because I filmed this prior to the update, but it works with a new update. So the new update was for Discover University. We had a free patch update, and it brought in a roommate system. So if you didn't get Discover University and you don't have it, that's totally fine, because this was free 100%. And I'm almost certain of that. Like, I'm not 100% fact, but I'm pretty sure they added the roommate system for free and updated it for like everybody who plays the game. But anyways, with the new update, we now have NPC roommates, which is so cool. And like just sit there and like really mull it over, like just think about it. We have a roommate system, and you think it would have like actually come during city living when we had apartments, because you know, apartments, you know, maybe you can have a roommate. I thought that's when we were gonna get that kind of system. Boy, was I wrong, like I am about a lot of things when it comes to The Sims 4 and when it is that we get them. But besides the point, we finally got a roommate system with Discover University. It makes sense, I guess. But we have it now, and it's time to utilize it. So with this apartment, you know, you could move in a sim and put out an ad on Craigslist or whatever it is in The Sims and try and find a roommate, and you don't have control over that roommate. So there will be an NPC Sims that shows up, and you don't have to take care of them. I think they even pay you rent, and it's gonna be a grand old time, because like I said, I don't know about you, but I don't feel like I want to be playing with so many Sims at one time. I like to play, I mean, I don't mind playing with big households, but most of the times it's always just me and my sim, you know, that one sim. And I don't want to be playing with a huge household and pretending that they're roommates and looking after them. Like, that's not my cup of tea. Anyway, so that's like why this is really good, and why I feel like I'm going off course. But this is for the party household. So I'll always keep households that are already living on if they're living on a lot already, I'll have them in mind, because here, if you have get together, the party household lives here. So it is the house with Marcus Flex and who knows what in somebody else. I honestly don't know who the other three are, but like the most infamous one is Marcus Flex. I'm sure most of you will know who he is. He's like I said, the most known out of that household. And so he lives there with the other roommates, and they're like 2 girls, 2 dudes. And I'm like, okay, all right, we can work with this. So it's like on the outside, got that French cute aesthetic look, and then on the inside we could just like do it up right for the guys and the girls. We gotta do like that bachelor look for one of the apartments, and that bachelorette single life look on the other side for the girls. But like, let's keep it cute. So where was I going with that? Oh yeah, because they are the party house. That's legit what their household is called, party house. And I was like, all right, so let's do that. And then I really wanted the space in between to feel kind of like apartments, and so that's where my first struggle really came when it comes to this build. I'm like, oh girl, like I wanted city living type of vibe apartments with this, and I was looking like high and low for these if you have city living, the expansion for city living apartments, you have these mailboxes. They're not like regular mailboxes, not like in the game, but they're like these mailboxes. I'm sure y'all know what I'm talking about. And they have these like trash chutes, I think they also have them in city living. Yeah. Anyways, and I was looking for these so that I can have that vibe, like that apartment vibe in here. And boy, did I never find it. I think they must be in debug, But I think since it wasn't an apartment, like of course it wasn't gonna give it to me. But I don't even know if it would end up working. If anybody knows, like if you put down a debug item like that, would it would the game actually register that and like actually work as mailboxes? I don't know. See, that's the interesting part. So maybe it's cool that I did not end up finding it, because maybe it wouldn't have even worked out that way. So in the end, we just put 2 mailboxes because I have 2 entrances, because I was like, all right, this is gonna be like a makeshift apartment. There'd probably be like an entrance, you know, they're both the same look, front and back. There is no front and back. There's no front, there's no back. I mean, I'm sure there is to this lot, but like, you get what I'm saying. There is no front, there is no back to the apartment. So I was like, all right, let's put 2 mailboxes on both entrances. But I thought it would have been so much cuter had we actually had like actual, you know, the little mail inside and multiple little mailboxes, because there's like 4 Sims. I'd have been so cute, but I don't think it would have ended up working out anyway. So it's fine. It's fine. But I'm so in love with the way that this looks, and I'm so like excited, because we're gonna have a long way to go. Because like I've stated before, this is Windenburg is pretty big. If I'm not mistaken, I'm like 99.9% sure that the Windenburg is the world with the most lots, the biggest world of them all in The Sims. When it comes to DLC and expansions, I'm like, this is the biggest one that they have. So we're gonna have a grand old time, not gonna lie. It's gonna be a good while until this world is done. So I think when it comes to footage, I don't think that I got the women's side. That's why this video is probably like one of the shorter ones. Not only was I moving a little bit more fast paced, because I think I was a little bit more with it when it comes to this build, and I knew exactly what it is that I wanted. But yeah, this is definitely on the shorter side, which is good. It's good. Like, let's keep it fun, fresh, and like cute. But there was something that I wanted to mention. I think it was something about the outside, but I'm not sure anymore. Anyways, the inside of when it comes to furnishing this lot, I definitely used Moschino stuff pack, and I feel like that stuff pack was not everyone's cup of tea. But I am not gonna lie, I actually kind of enjoyed that stuff pack. But I feel like when it comes to stuff packs, not a lot of people like them, because again, they're stuff packs. They're like, I think they're 20 bucks. No. Stuff packs are 10 bucks. Actually, they're not. It's not that bad then. I'm like, they're only $10. I'm like, it depends, because like there's my first pet stuff, and like, oh, we don't want to bring that up again. No, sir. Oh no. But Moschino stuff pack actually wasn't that bad in my opinion, and I like to like really go in and, you know, tear apart some of the DLC. Like, it is what it is, but like, I actually enjoyed that one, mostly because I like the style. I really like that new look and vibe that that Moschino stuff pack had. Because I'm all about that look. They had that neon sign. I have my own neon sign at home, and I'm just like, yes, can we get some more of those? I'm really into colored lights. I feel like it brings like a whole different like vibe and aesthetic to like a place. It really brings it into like almost like the future-esque and like new age. I don't know. I like it. That's basically my point. And so I was like, and then we used a lot of I think there was like a case that feels like there was like a guitar in it or whatever. Like, we definitely used a lot of in the magazines, and I think there was like the skateboard. The skateboard did not come with the Moschino stuff pack. I'm pretty sure that one came with City Living, if I'm not mistaken. I could be though. So it's definitely got that like newer vibe to it. So I don't think I recorded the ladies side, but you will definitely see it in pictures, or I definitely took some snapshots, so you'll definitely see how the women's side ended up looking. But yeah, this is on the gallery. My ID is down below in the description if you guys ever want to download any of the builds. I don't know who would though, not gonna lie, because it's not the best. There's better stuff out there. Like, some of these builders are so good. I'm just like, how? Why can't I have like a bit of ounce of like talent like that? I'm like, this crazy, man. It really is crazy. Like, they do some great work. I've seen like people rebuild like the Trevi Fountain. or like what's something crazy that I've seen? I mean, the Trevi Fountain one was really good. I'm like, how'd y'all do this? Like, and then there's creators like, was it Harry, I think? On YouTube, she has such great builds. And I'm just like, oh my god, why can't I be like that? But you know what? Let's not compare ourselves. It's not. It's fine. It is what it is. It's cool. I don't mind. She says as she dies and withers away inside. We've come a long way either way. I mean, I used to build boxes. Y'all can relate. I know y'all can relate from that one because we all start in the same place, right? When you get like, we just make a box. Oh my god, I still remember my first one. So I've been playing since Sims 1. And like back in the day, I used to do this thing where I would build up a big rectangle, right? This huge, I would take up the whole lot. And then I would put a roof on top of it, a door, maybe like windows on the front side of the build, if there were windows, and then I'd be done. And then inside put like, I even remember the tiles, I mean the floor that I would always use, and it was these tiles, black and white. Even back then, I knew what it is that I liked because I'm very into like black and white. And my pants, oh my pants. Okay, I might ruin my green screen in the background, but who cares? Because like, I'm talking about black and white and like the tiles that I put down in The Sims 1 because I really like them. Still to this day, so it holds true. Anyways, but I would always put this one black and white tile in Sims 1 in my builds, and then, you know, I guess I would add rooms here and there and like just furnish it because I'd always use cheats back in the day when I was a kid playing Sims 1, and then I would always buy like the crazy, like there was the, what was it, the skydiving thingy, like the one where it blows air and like your Sims are on it. That one was really cool. And then like the little vibrating bed and like that little egg-shaped like chair. I always love that chair because it looks so futuristic. But I would always buy all the extravagant stuff like the servos and the maids and Bonehilda, she was the maid, and it was a good time, man. But yeah, right now we're working. You definitely get to see how the guy side came out. Stay tuned for the girl side. It's gonna be in pictures. I feel like, I don't know what was up with me in my mind when I recorded this and did not end up recording the female side. I could have been streaming it, and this might have been before I got my dual PC setup, because having a dual PC setup has been a lifesaver because that means that I can stream on one PC while still recording on the other one. So while I'm streaming on Twitch, I can record the builds that it is that I'm like building. So it's gonna be, from here on out, it's gonna be a good time. Anyways, but that's all that I really have to say about this build. Thank you for coming along with me and hearing me ramble. There's still a little bit more left on this build, and so you guys can stay and watch to the end, see how it ends up looking in the end. But I'm not gonna lie, I think this is gonna be one of my favorite worlds to build with. I can already tell because, like I said, I'm a sucker when it comes to that nice, like, French white aesthetic, like cute and like, it's like, it's everything. So yeah, guys, stay tuned. We're gonna try and make it work. We're gonna try. It's all I can hope for and all I can ask of myself. So yeah, if you guys want to follow along with this save file, I do have it also linked down below. Everything will always be linked down below, and everyone's always like, in my comments, I always get people that be like, there's nothing, like the links aren't there, like what are you talking about? And I think that they think it's in the comments, but when I mean down below, I mean in the description. Like, just there's a description to every video. It's there. You just gotta like, you gotta slightly look, like make a little attempt, you know, it's there. I promise. I promise it's there. But yeah, it's funny when people tell me that. I'm like, I don't know what to tell you because it's right there. You just didn't look. Anyways, yeah, you can follow along with the save file. I do have all the builds that I'm currently completed with in that document. So, I mean, just in case you care to look, it's there. But yeah, without further ado, I will leave you guys off here, and I will see you all in my next video. So bye for now.